On an overcast day last week in Kyoto, 180 people from different parts of the world navigated their way through the historical Japanese city with a common purpose: to attend the first inaugural BitSummit, an event designed from the ground up for Japanese indie developers. Their games have been absent outside of their typically introverted communities for far too long, and with the likes of Valve, Epic Games, and Unity on hand, BitSummit and its director James Milkey aim to provide them a new lease on their careers. The causes and factors behind their absence from the international indie scene are numerous, but at BitSummit, the biggest hurdles standing in their way were finally brought to light. Publishers shying away from risky, unproven concepts, and a tangible lack of awareness from outsiders. Minutes before the event started, foreign attendees shuffled into the venue to find a lot of nervous expressions and shy postures among the exhibitors. Not only were they coming out of the woodwork to showcase their closely held ideas, they're meeting with foreign media on top of the likes of the aforementioned corporate heavyweights, probably for the first time in their careers. Reassuringly, these nervous tells didn't last for long. After keynote speeches and a nostalgia-driven performance from the Famicom-wearing Professor Sakamoto, controllers landed in the sweaty hands of the so-called outsiders and the unspoken barriers began to crumble. Every team of journalists had interpreters by their side, and with their help, we discovered that everyone in the room shared a common language: an appreciation for creativity, art, and fun. The games and personalities on hand came from the entire spectrum of the indie scene, and the excitement in the room was at fever pitch by the time the event concluded. For most people, 7 hours wasn't enough. BitSummit and its attendees proved that Japanese gaming isn't devoid of life, but simply in need of a meaningful boost in awareness. With events like BitSummit and help from partners such as Valve, the future for the scene looks brighter than it has in far too long. Stay tuned to GameSpot for more coverage of the games from BitSummit 2013 in the days to come.